What's up right now? This side can't be reached. But why? According to my PC, my internet does work. This side can't be reached, but what the hell is up? What is up right now? I don't know what's... Connection reset. What is up right now? The hell? I'm not sure if the stream is now running or not. The hell? Okay, I can see myself again on the screen. My goodness. Stream was down completely for some reason. I wonder why. Okay. Let's check whether it works again. Yeah, I can see this. Sound seems to be working as well. Okay. So... Okay. Where was I? I wasn't sure which... This keyblade or this? 1 MP less, although it's a bit longer. And has a higher attack. No, wait a second, 2 MP less. Because MP reduced by 1. Yeah. Guess it's worth it. Good that I can continue the stream. Hi there, Behemoth. You're going down. Thanks for the MP. Depleted already so much HP. Did I mention this thing is overpowered? Okay, need some MP. On the feet, then on the back. Yeah, it was close. Not worth the effort anymore. Ouch. Nice damage, by the way. Yes. Too easy.
Jetzt lasst uns das große Schlüsselloch versiegeln.
Sora, du hast es geschafft.
Not yet, you still have to seal it. What are you doing? What are you guys doing here? We came with Sid's ship. This is where we lived as kids. We wanted to see it again. One time. It's worse than I thought. It was so peaceful before. Don't be afraid. No need to be worried actually. When we beat Ansem, everything will be as before. Also your island. Really? But that means goodbye. When the worlds are being restored, they will be separated again. Everyone returns to where he belongs. I'll visit you with the gummy jet, guys. It's not that easy. You never knew of other worlds, right? Before. Because the worlds were separated. They were separated by... huge walls separated them. The Heartless have destroyed those. And with the walls, those walls return. This means gummy jets won't help. This means we will never meet each other.
Auch wenn wir uns nicht wiedersehen. Vergessen werden wir einander nie.
Egal wo wir sind, unsere Herzen werden uns wieder zusammenführen.
Weißt du was? Ich könnte dich nie vergessen, selbst wenn ich wollte.
Was soll das denn bedeuten?
Schnell! Komm her und verschließ das Schlüsselloch!
Sora, viel Glück.
Thank you, Sora. I think the darkness is getting weaker. But I feel somewhere far away, a mighty darkness is collecting. It's the heart of the darkness, where Ansem went. Then you'll take the gummy jet and take care of both Ansem and the Heartless. Formidable spoken. Great speech. Well said. Well said, Keyblade Master. We'll give you this power to protect yourself. Fire got stronger. Sora, only your bravery can bring us our worlds back. When the darkness goes back, will be pushed back, everything will be as it was before. Will Kyrie be again on the island? Of course. Most probably. And you too. I'll go back once. I will only go back when I find Riku and the king. Well, might be more difficult than you might imagine. In Olympus Coliseum, there's a new tournament. But this time it shall be really dangerous. let's first get this out of the way. But I won't enter this world now, by the way. Oh my, how this looks. I hate the gummy ship missions, but I like this atmosphere. Credit for credit's due. No. Just wanted to have the flight behind me. To Olympus Coliseum. See how far I'll get in this cup first try. Enemy number 49. The Lurch Bros.
wollen.
Die Spinner. Ach, Goofy. Just a bit closer with this. So. Better. Hi, Yuffie.
Ist leichter, wenn du auch... Wow, das ist toll! Sollte das etwa wehtun?
She has learned a trick.
Das ist toll! Ist leichter, wenn du aufgibst. Sollte das etwa wehtun? Sollte das etwa wehtun? Oh, das ist toll! Ja, nein! Au! Komm schon! Okay. Ja? Schwerkraft! Ist leichter, wenn du aufgibst. Sollte das etwa wehtun? Au! Ja!
Los geht's!
Damn it. You won't be on yourself this time. That's it.
Das war's.
Genji Shield.
Erstarre!
Wasted MP.
Geschafft!
Kein Kinderspiel.
Weird mix. Boss fight. Hey, we know each other. What the hell? Not much left. Goodbye.
Ein Kinderspiel.
This just screams for ice magic.
Das war das Schlüsselschwert.
Bye there.
Ein Kinderspiel.
Not bad, you two.
Erstarre! 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 Zack! Erstarre!
Why not just protect points? Bye bye. The Witcher.
Ein Kinderspiel.
Necromancer. APR. Boss fight. Hi, Cerberus. Long time no see. Goofy, help. Give me MP. Better now. What are you waiting for? I can move. Goodbye. Oh my. So worth it. Magic gets stronger. Armleuchter. Halfway through. Oh, my friend. Piece by piece.
Ein Kinderspiel.
So true. Cloud and Leon? Great.
Ist das alles, was du brauchst? Ist das alles, was du brauchst?
Nimm das! Es ist vorbei! Nimm das! vorbei. Es ist vorbei.
Leben! Leben!
Ist das alles, was du drauf hast?
Leben!
Nimm das.
Los geht's!
Es ist vorbei.
Ist das alles, was du drauf hast?
Leben!
Es ist vorbei. Es ist vorbei.
Leben!
Los geht's!
Es ist vorbei. Nimm das.
Okay, now Leon is much more dangerous.
Gegen mich hast du keine Chance.
Ist das alles, was du drauf hast?
Es ist vorbei.
Los geht's! Eine Pause?
Nimm das. Es ist vorbei. Gegen mich hast du keine Chance. Gegen mich hast du keine
I hope I will survive this fight.
Es ist vorbei. Nimm das.
Los geht's!
Gegen mich hast du keine Chance.
Los geht's!
Gegen mich hast du keine Chance. Gegen mich hast du keine Chance. Jetzt bist du dran. Es ist vorbei.
Wait till they're back in the game.
Ist das alles, was du drauf hast?
Es ist vorbei. Es ist vorbei.
Los geht's!
Es ist vorbei.
Los geht's! Los!
Es ist vorbei. Es ist vorbei.
vorbei.
Ist das alles, was du drauf hast?
Es ist vorbei.
Thank you.
Schwerkraft.
Oh, doesn't bring anything.
Es ist vorbei. Komm schon. Es ist vorbei. Es ist vorbei.
One less.
Ist das alles, was du drauf hast? Ist das alles, was du drauf hast? Ist das alles, was du drauf hast?
Great.
Komm schon, zeig, was du kannst. Ist das alles, was du drauf hast?
That was a long fight. A really long fight. Lionheart. Finally something to calm down.
war das Schlüsselschwert. Erstarre! Zack! Erstarre! Erstarre!
Need something
Erstarre!
cold.
Zack! Erstarre! 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 Leben! Schwerkraft! 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 Komm schon! Komm schon! Komm mit mir!
Danke, mein Freund.
Komm schon! Komm schon!
Danke, mein Freund. Los geht's. Oh nein.
Ein Kinderspiel. Komm schon!
Los geht's.
Komm schon!
Los geht's. Danke, mein Freund. Los geht's. Los geht's.
Heben! Komm schon! Das war das Schlüsselschwert!
Gotcha.
Damit geht's.
Hey, hallo, wie geht's, wie steht's? Moment Zeit gestanden. Hades, Herr über die Toten. Ey, weißt du was? Hab Platz für dich hier in der Unterwelt! Nimm das! Nimm das!
Der Starke!
Siehst du die schon? Jetzt reicht's! Feuer! Siehst du die schon? War das alles? Aber siehst du die schon? Jetzt reicht's! Jetzt reicht's!
Wrong way.
Nimm das!
Der Starke!
Nimm das!
Der Starke!
Feuer! Aber siehst du die schon? Jetzt reicht's!
Damit geht's.
Jetzt reicht's! War das alles? Feuer! Aber siehst du die schon? Jetzt reicht's! Vorsicht, Feuer! Aber siehst du die schon? Jetzt reicht's! schon? Aufwärts. Ich bin gerade noch beim Aufwärmen. Vorsicht, Feuer! Amüsierst du dich schon? Jetzt reicht's!
Damit geht's.
Feuer!
Come on.
Amüsierst du dich schon? Jetzt reicht's!
That's it.
Oh, hey, was macht ihr da? Stopp! Hey, Leute, drückt mir von der Pelle, ja? Na, also bitte, bitte!
One of the best spells has just gotten better. Goofy's spin attack is really good. Gotta give him credit for that. Again, this is a mix. Level up for Donald.
Geschafft!
This doesn't one.
Damit geht's.
Didn't someone tell you? Invisibility is unfair. So much for rules at the games. That's how you do it. No, that's how it's done. How can they be 6th place? This doesn't make sense at all. I mean, seriously. How can these 3 guys be in this tournament? They don't attack? They do. That's weird. Oh, damn it. That was a fail. Totally wasted the MP. For a second or so, you could see their arms. Seems to be a small... Damn it. Small graphical error with the emulator. Child's play. Huh? Oh, Light Talk, welcome back, how are you? Cool hair, Mrs. Cookie, I love it. Thank you. Does it fit? So as you can see, today I'm continue with my KH1 playthrough, kinda translation stream, and today again in a cosplay. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Even more of them. Thanks for the MP, Goofy. Thanks for the MP, Goofy. This kind of fits. This spell is so broken. Great choice of the spell damage. So again my question, how was your daylight talk and how are you? Quite a few of those things. Oh, not yet done. This card is really ridiculous. Oh my god. Two at once. That's how you do it. Now time for the big cheese. Or should I say, the rock with two heads? I just wonder, when you have two heads, does that mean you have difficulties with deciding? I mean, which head will make the choices for you? Maybe he's just confused. This guy is such a joke. Pretty reckless. He can kill though. And that's it.
Wir sind die Champions!
This face. We are the champs, yes. We are the best.
Erstarre! Erstarre!
What? I missed one. Two.
Erstatte!
Let's see what's inside. Sanctus Gummi. I already said that, but in the German version of FF10, the spell holy is called Sanctus, and this alludes to that. In my humble opinion, I think that Sanctus sounds better than holy. But that's just my opinion. Feel free to disagree. So, back to Hollow Bastion to get one spell I still need. Ah, this atmosphere. You don't need to land, you already know. This is serious. Hi, Aerith. Sora, read that. What should I read? It's the rest of Ansem's report. Maleficent must have collected them. Ansem report number 2, Ansem report number 4, Ansem report number 6, Ansem report number 10. Ansem disappeared when the darkness swallowed this world. No, Ansem disappeared when this world became a victim of the darkness. He was presumed dead when he defeated the people against the Heartless. But Ansem was the one who brought them here in the first place. Ansem awaits in the darkness. Here's a small light to protect you, Sora. I bet a lot of people missed this spell. It is really easy to miss if you think about it. I mean, where should you know that you have to talk to Aerith in the library to get it? This was once Ansem's castle. As a wise man, everyone looked up to him, but the darkness, it has corrupted him. He began experimenting with the hearts of people. He was once a wise man. So much despair and destruction. For what? Somewhere was Yuffie. Ansem and Maleficent were both possessed by the darkness. You know, I don't get it. What is so great about the darkness? Well, Yuffie, darkness is what makes half of a whole thing. The one half is light, the other one is darkness. It's not necessarily evil, it's just the other side. Makes it interesting too. Why do I feel so underleveled? But I guess it should be sufficient for the final world. Oh, by the way, in the English, in the US version, these two are called Oathkeeper and Oblivion. Funny that their German names are a bit different. Sterntreue and Memoir. Yeah, Memoir would be the closest, I think, when reading it. Just a minor detail. How names differ between versions. So, to the final world. If I die there anyway, I will have to grind. But I really wanted to beat the Hades Cup before starting in this world. And now, a small thing to note. Music does change the atmosphere and how the whole environment might have... how should I explain it? Normally you have basically always a kind of music in the background when you fight or when you're just walking around the town, like a traverse town for example, which is actually the only town in this game. Wonderland doesn't have it. Olympus Colosseum, Deep Jungle, nothing like that. Atlantica, well, that is a kind of a bigger region, if you can say it. Besides of that, yeah, Agrabah is a city. And, well, Hollow Bastion is the castle. But nevertheless, you have always music in the background. But when you enter this world, just listen. You hear? No music. This is a nice small detail. But once you go out, end of the world.
Ist das alles, was nach der Eroberung durch die Herzlosen übrig geblieben ist?
Diese Welten werden wiederhergestellt, wenn wir Anselm besiegen, richtig? Aber wenn wir ihn besiegen und die ganzen Welten wieder voneinander unabhängig sind, was wird dann aus diesem Ort und aus uns?
Das ist eine herzlose Welt. Vielleicht verschwindet sie einfach wieder. Aber keine Angst. Selbst wenn sich dieser Ort auflöst, unsere Herzen verschwinden nicht. Freunde finden sich immer wieder. Das weiß ich ganz bestimmt.
Ja, du hast recht. Ich werde es ihr zurückgeben. Versprochen.
I know you will. And now, gonna be epic. So true. But my god, just look at this. And now keep in mind, that's the old PS2 version, and not the remaster. All those detail. Sure, it doesn't really look up to date, but for its time, it really blew me away. I mean, the music, and you don't really know where to go. And then these things, that was perfect timing. The only thing that I'm a bit sorry about, though, watching these days the old a treasure chest you can't open. Watching these days the old PAL release, which runs at 50 Hz, unlike the later versions, might not be so pleasant on the eye. But still, it's the old version. The one I played back in the day. And that's creepy. The PS1 and PS2 era has defined so many childhoods. Mine is one of them. I mean, sure, later on I got... well, it wasn't the first console I had. The first console was the Nintendo Game Boy, the old gray brick. Not to forget my first PC, which was the good old Amiga. I can't even remember having the game Kingdom Hearts back in the day in the supermarket shelf. And it's so weird. PS2 games in the supermarket today, not anymore. Not to forget that this supermarket did not exist anymore. That's also weird. Well, not really a supermarket, more a hypermarket. But it was bought by a competitor. Making an already, well, oligopoly even worse. Time sure does fly. Schwerkraft. Gimme MP, Goofy. That's what I was waiting for. Oh, come on. I know why I mostly play with headphones. having your headphones on just sounds so much better than having normal TV speakers or your monitor. By the way, this place does make me think a bit of, how was it called in English version? The inside of Sin in FF10. What was well done there was that you had to kinda open up the map, which made it mysterious. And here, because you cannot just walk directly somewhere, but you have these specific paths that are invisible. Oh, the music is definitely similar. Is it? I'm not sure. But by the way, speaking about it, because the oh, I remember when you had to walk down a long path with even the same clouds everywhere. Yeah, that's the way I meant. You had all those clouds everywhere and kind of small waterfall at the side, and these signs of Yevon. It was really mysterious, so unique. And the city of Lost Dreams right behind that. Also, it was... the whole place had an atmosphere you can... it's difficult to describe it. You're inside of a giant beast whale? I'm not sure how to describe the scene. But kinda monster, whale monster does fit it the most. The Dark Ring. Next treasure chest. Oh, come on. What I wanted to say about FF10, because in the remastered version, the translation has, the German translation has been, well, made closer to the English one. I have to play the PS2 version there as well, because by adapting the the German translation closer to the English one, they kind of ruin the aspect of that the German version translation was closer to the Japanese original because it was directly translated. So that will be a PS2 emulated run as well. But the good point though, the European, or at least the PAL release of FF10 is basically the international release, but without the international branding. It is kinda weird, because the European and the PAL release of FF10 was released after the Japanese international version. We got the international release. Well, sure, it is a PAL release with 50 Hz instead of 60. And also you have the PAL, the classic PAL borders up and down. It is nice to have. B-Star. Next battle. This is such a great atmosphere. I cannot say it too enough. I know I say that too often. But this place is so creepy, mysterious, but also in a way a bit beautiful. Another behemoth on the way. I knew it. Did it just like that, or did I fall through him? And that's it. Nice drops. Where Handsome might have gone. I bet we'll find him at the place, well, that looks the most dangerous. What I really appreciate about this world is how every part of it looks unique. I mean, this kinda like the Inside of Sin place at the beginning, and now this. So I know here was a treasure chest with a good weapon for Donald. Hope I don't miss it. Oh. I might have been the wrong way. Is it? Nope, that's not. Goofy, you're in my way. Doesn't look like it. That's where I came from. Oh. Why am I wrong? Ouch. But my god, how beautiful this place is. on my old CRT, this game looked amazing. Hey, Teen from Mars! It's been like forever! How are you? Boy, I cannot believe when the last time I have seen you on stream. That was during the Dirge of Cerberus stream, I guess? Correct me if I'm wrong, but it has been a long time since I've seen you. How are you? Oh, and by the way, thank you. Wanna have a full view of it? Because I think you definitely haven't seen it yet. You remembered. That's awesome. We are a small group here. Of course I remember you all. And by the way, I can remember you being one of the first people who have ever watched my streams, because back in that time I was not as confident as I was today, and I started by a few small things. I can remember I have streamed a bit of BioShock at first and Portal, and then I went to Dirge of Cerberus because this game has a special place in my heart, and I specifically played the Japanese version at first, so the OG Japanese version, and during that time there was one stream where I have met you the first time. It was one of these OG Japanese version streams. I have streamed it later again, because back in that time I have not recorded, I have not uploaded them to YouTube. Oh, I still have to show you how the cosplay looks like. So, gonna make a small break, gonna make this a small pause screen. So, and I'm gonna switch so that I can see myself. Okay, so as you can see, this is basically her KH1 outfit. Of course, complete with her skirt, the belt of it, and not to forget the way it's made. Same goes for the top. The top consists of one tank top. The second is one strap. The second is, well, a top with straps above it. But what I although don't wear today are the bracelets, because I didn't felt like it though. I have them and I can show you. So, oh, now that's better. Your cosplay looks awesome. I love your hair too. That's a wig. That's not my real hair. And by the way, the cosplay is actually normally more complete. As you can see, I have her bracelets as well, but during gaming, it's not always too comfortable wearing them. Oh my god, I'm unfocused. Camera's unfocused. Just a second. Gonna take care of this. So. Okay, that's better. Sorry for the camera. Where was I? Right. So normally when I'm cosplaying outside, I would normally wear those things too. But during streaming, I have recognized it's just more comfortable to not wear them during the stream. So a bit more fitting. And as I've said, that's the wig, not my real hair. My real hair is more like a brownish color, more like brunette. So, without further ado, back to KH1. It's okay, better to be comfortable. Yeah, that's the same thing with when I have during the Dirge of Cerberus stream, when I had my Tifa cosplay on, I used gloves that had my fingers free. Of course, I have her normal version with the fingers. It was the Advent Children version. That's why I said that. I preferred to wear the ones the fingerless gloves because it was more comfortable holding the controller that way. But I will show then that I own the full cosplay anyway. Same with the shoes. I would not wear the shoes during the stream because not so comfortable. And you should play the way you have the most fun. What? You cosplay Tifa? I can't believe I missed it. Not only once, but quite a few times. But I have also Tifa's normal outfit from FF7. I have her remake version. I have her Advent Children version. So I have some Tifa cosplays. The next Tifa cosplay I want to get is her cowgirl outfit from the Nibelheim flashback. Oh, and what I also said, not too long ago, I also got her major outfit from the remake. So I have her normal remake outfit and the one for this major dress. This it is kind of blue, but also kind of a violet-like dress. That's the most accurate to say. But the streams where I cosplay, all of them are on my YouTube channel. So, oh, and by the way, I completed the Nightmare mod. Back in that time, I played the Nightmare mod, and it is such a great feeling that I am the only person in the world to have completed the Nightmare mod. I mean, it is an impossible to get mod. And because I streamed it and made it for me personally playable by fixing it a bit, I was the only one being able to stream that. That was free. Cowboy Tifa would look great on you, like in Crisis Core FF7. When I stream Crisis Core, I definitely need to have that version of her. Oh, and by the way, I have also some Yuffie cosplays. I have Yuffie's normal outfit. I have Yuffie's Advent Children outfit. And I have Yuffie's Dirge of Cerberus outfit. If you don't believe me, you can look at my YouTube page. All the streams where I put them on are uploaded there. If you don't believe me, look there. But yeah, I have too many cosplays. I just like cosplaying. It made me so much more confident. I know it sounds odd, but cosplaying does make you feel more confident with yourself. Well, it is... I don't know how to explain it. You're in a role, you're not the character, but you feel more confident in your own skin. And before I had really big trouble with my body. So cosplaying has helped me in that case too. But also Twitch streaming in a way. Streaming here live does... Well, how should I say that? It just feels great to interact with other people. And using the cosplays I have and include them there too. It's just a way of showing it and also talking about the games, being nostalgic, or talking about whatever you want to do. And the best part of it, you can talk to people from totally different countries and especially another continent. It is what I so enjoy about streaming. It brings back the old feeling of couch. How should I say that? It's not couch co-op, but also this community feeling of gaming. Because back in the day, you were like gaming on the couch, had the controller. Now I play now the next one, and on Twitch I have. It does bring this back, despite being the current the state the world is in right now. It's just something I didn't expect to enjoy that much, as I first thought. Yeah, I will follow you on your YouTube now, definitely. Thank you, Teen from Mars. It does help with self-confidence. Good for you. Yeah, that's so true. It might sound odd, but it really does help. So, I'm talking too much, by the way. I'm sorry. So, let's continue this wonderful journey through a game of my childhood. I'm so much talking. Back to it. I'm telling so much that I'm here and then don't make the progress in the game that I want to. But I don't think that's bad at all. Even more of those. Money. But still, that's so cute. Lady and the Tramp. Or Susi und Strolch, how it's called in German. I like those things in the worlds. Traverse Town is kind of a sad place if you think about it. It's just the one world where the refugees from the destroyed worlds end up mostly. And as I said, this makes Kingdom Hearts kind of a post-apocalyptic game. But how you again visit one world after another? Well, not really visit, but only a piece of it. And here's is again the point that I made with the music. Because of the music, you directly feel it's not the original world. Music is just as important. The music is just as important for the atmosphere and the feel and the whole feeling as is the art style. Because especially with the music, that's where the nostalgia grows. When you hear a game, something from the soundtrack of any game of your childhood, you will directly have fond memories and thoughts of it. And that's a fact. I mean, just think about you're watching some YouTube video and then suddenly you hear, how was the song called from FF10? that plays at the intro, when you hear that, directly you're thinking about the game and maybe also the time you had with it. Never underestimate a good soundtrack. It will stick out for a very long time. Oh, damn it. That's the fourth shield I got from him. They are like dropping them like candies in this playthrough. It's funny. What? Where was... it's called the Prelude, I think. No. In FF10 it was called 2 Xenarkand, I think, or something like that. I'm specifically meaning the the intro sound, the real intro music you hear when you start FF10. I love Tetsuya Nomura's style. Final Fantasy Engage. So true. And also, remember, KH1 was still from the time when Square Enix was Squaresoft. The two companies, Squaresoft and Enix, together joined and became Square Enix. Down here. Oh, come on. And by the way, I might have it's my own opinion though, but some of the Final Mix redesigns are not as good as the original designs, I think. I would say that in some cases the palette swap in Final Mix does not make the enemies look better. At least in my opinion. Me knowing what that what Squaresoft is makes me feel old now, lol. If that would be true, I mean, these facts are just like, that's just how it is. And I mean, think about it. Kingdom Hearts 2 was released 2006, I guess. And knowing that, or even knowing what a CRT is, this could make one feel old as well. Oh, forgot to focus. I mean, there are also things, just as I told you, with seeing the game back then in the supermarket shelves. This, especially because the supermarket hypermarket doesn't exist today anymore. Knowing this can also should make me feel old. But I'm a person, I say, I will never get old. In the inside, I will always be young. Also, another fact. There was a time when people said that Resident Evil would be dead, because with Resident Evil 5 and 6 the series went into a totally different direction. And remembering this time could also make someone feel old, because that was in 2012. Oh, by the way, the movie 2012. It's so funny, but when back then people said it would be the year where the humanity would be doomed. End of the world 2012. And we have no 2021. If people even remember that movie. I mean, gaming for me personally, it started with the good old Amiga and Nintendo Game Boy. So should I feel old now? Or back in school, when I had, yeah, it was that. When I had the PSP, and it was like normal to have a modded PSP. Oh my god, how long? This is so many years ago. It's funny. The PSP also really blew my mind what was possible on mobile. During that time, smartphones were not as common as they are today. I mean, my first phone was a flip phone, and I don't mean the foldable phones people know today from Samsung. I had an old normal flip phone. It was also from Samsung, by the way. Until I got my first smartphone, it took a while. By the way, my first iPhone was my first iPhone, but also true. My first smartphone was an iPhone 3GS. So I was kinda late into the smartphone times, and I wouldn't wanna miss my smartphone today. No, what I meant to say was I cannot imagine today living without a smartphone. Knowing the time of the good old flip phones and the Nokia, should this make me feel old? I'm talking too much about being old, my god. But yeah, these thoughts just came into my mind. All the time when I played online on my PS3 and my Xbox 360. Cannot believe it was so long ago. Oh my, back in the day when... My god, back in the day, and again I'm talking like an old woman. But not so wrong though. I think you can also remember the time when people were like, PS3 versus Xbox. My plastic box is the best. Oh my god. People arguing about a piece of plastic. I love both consoles anyway. Oh my god. And I can remember when I got my PS3 on Christmas, together in a bundle with Uncharted 2. I was so happy to get it back in the day. I like both PlayStation and Xbox. Same for me today too. For me, it was always console and PC together. And handheld, of course, too. I mean, what were the things I all had? From all consoles I own, the the Nintendo Game Boy, the Game Boy Color, the Super Nintendo, when did I got my Wii? That was much later, but I had to sell it back in the day. I have a Nintendo Switch, and regarding the other consoles, the good old PS1, the PS2, my PS3, my PS4 Pro, and regarding Xboxes, I have the OG Xbox. I have an Xbox 360, but I got it. I got my Xbox 360 kinda late, because I paid it with the money I got with a small job. That was still in school though. My Xbox One. I got my Xbox One X much later during a Black Friday sale, and also 1 year late. No, wait a second. The other way around. No, right. The other way. 1 year I got the Xbox One X in a Black Friday sale, and 1 year later, in a similar Black Friday sale, I got the PS4 Pro. That way it was. I literally have all the consoles you just mentioned, like you. That's cool. Oh, and I missed to say a few. I have 3 PSPs. Yeah, long story. I got the I got a used PSP 1000 for cheap. I got a new PSP 2000, and I got back in the day when the the hypermarket I talked about had a sale, they got the PSP Go at like they wanted to get rid of them, so they sold them at a price much below MSRP. So I used the chance and to get it. That's why I have 3 PSPs. It's funny. Regarding Nintendo consoles, I forgot to say that I have a Nintendo DS Lite, because I wanted to have this thing back in the day, because it also allowed you to play Game Boy Advance games, and so yeah, so I had 2 in 1. That's so long ago. My God. I have 3 PSPs and 2 PS Vitas. I don't know why either. Well, for me it was the situation. But I never got a PS Vita because I couldn't see the sense in it. I mean, sure, it's an impressive console for on the go, but there was no game that made me say, I wanna get this now. And by the way, it was expensive. That's why I didn't bought one back in the day. Oh, and regarding expensive, the cards for memory storage for the PS Vita, they were so expensive back then. How much was that? Like 100 euros for like 32 gigabytes or so. I'm not really sure how much the cards were in price, but I can remember them being ridiculously expensive. They were definitely overpriced. I can remember this pretty well, but not the pricing of those. but I was shocked. So one reason more to not buy it. So no games that interested me. Together with the combined with the high price, and a ridiculous price for memory expansion. Yeah, the Vita didn't have it easy at all. The PS Vita game that made me get it was Freedom Wars. It's a really cool JRPG. I don't know Freedom Wars, but I know one thing. The Vita was kinda successful in Japan as far as I know. I mean, portable consoles are a real huge thing in Japan. But the PS Vita seems to have found a kind of revival in the modding scene. Back in the day, the modding scene on PSP was huge. I can remember playing so many emulators on the go thanks to the PSP. I mean, it was like it was like that. When you got a PSP, you had a custom firmware on it. It was like everyone had it back in the day. Finding someone with a PSP that didn't have a custom firmware was like unusual. Welcome to Halloween Town. Can we appreciate the cool design of this chamber? Now you're making me want to replay all the KH games. It's so nostalgic for me. Same for me. And by the way, Team from Mars, you see, this version here is the German PS2 version that I played back in the day. And that's basically the only version with the German voices. Some characters got their OG voice actor in the same voice actor in Germany like in the Disney movies. So this has even more nostalgia for me personally. The later releases didn't have the German voices. So I thought, when having this a nostalgia trip, do it the most nostalgic way possible. I can remember back in the day importing the game, both the international releases of the Final Fantasy games, the final mix releases of Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, that was a totally different time. Back in that time, playing the final mix versions was the unusual thing. Playing the versions you got in your home country was the usual way. And today it's the opposite. Playing the old version is unusual. Same with the Japanese version of Dirge of Cerberus. The one few people have ever played. With the Japanese dub, obviously. Playing the version that is not so common, sometimes this has a certain charm. By the way, look at the door. It has some small details that make it look more realistic, although not perfect. But also the whole room. I mean, few people would even stop here and look at this. But everywhere you have these small details, like here the spider. Wait a second, it's kind of a spider heartless. Or is it? No. Wait a second, it's only 3 legs per side. So more like an insect. Yeah. It's more an insect. It also looks like a spider, but the 2 legs are missing for that. And here you see Oogie Boogie. Not to forget the pumpkin and so on. Or here. Nice attention to detail. Same goes for the character models. Hey Donald, where are you? Not to forget this empty space. This on the stomach. This is really cool. I really like it when games have this attention to detail. Even though few people will ever take the time to look at such details. Video games are art. Oh my god, how times. Back in that time. Now I'm saying it again. Back in that time, my mom was found it weird that I spent so much time on my PC and my consoles. And today my mom is playing more on her phone than I do. It's odd. Back then she told me, you're playing too much in front of your TV. And today I'm saying to her, you play too much on your smartphone. And then I see, okay, is it reversed these days? Hi guys. Huh? That's funny, lol. My mom didn't let me play video games, but I did it anyways. Yeah. Times change. good that my mom wasn't completely against video games. She was just well, she was just like, don't play too much. But she was watching TV at that time, and the German TV of that time was basically most of the time rubbish. And I had much more fun playing video games than watching TV. Not to forget, in German media, video games were like presented completely the wrong way. I mean, there were it didn't matter. We have in Germany we have public and private TV. The public is funded by well, kind of the government in a way, with taxes, and the private TV channels. Well, either they are financed by commercials, and others are pay TV. And in both, in the news, and also with kinda documentations, they were putting video games in a completely wrong light. Like, it was so bad. I mean, they said people that would go to the Gamescom would be crazy and such stuff. Or, oh, the worst thing they made in the media was when a magazine. It was actually a magazine for what is the most fitting word for that in English? Well, they made a kind of, they started directly like this: Warcraft 3 shooting until the aliens arrive, and that's totally ridiculous. I mean, seriously, Warcraft 3 shooting at aliens. Yeah, right. So you directly here, they had no idea what they were talking about. Or one time when they said that League of Legends would be dangerous as a free-to-play game. Oh, and by the way, they introduced League of Legends as an MMORPG. That it's also, the genre was wrong. You only had to Google to see that it's a MOBA and not something like World of Warcraft back in the day. I mean, and they didn't even Google that. That's ridiculous. So they said this kind of stuff in the TV. Oh, and also, they said that in League of Legends, you would be able to buy swords and getting, what was it? Did they say it was pay to win or something like that as well? Not completely sure again, but well, the TV channels, where you could see them really opposed to video games. Which made me critical of news. I mean, this kind of bad bad news is terrible, because when you directly know that it's wrong. Not possible to save? Why that? Um... Just a second. I will take care of this. I wanna have more space on this memory card. No, I'll do this differently. Okay. So, I'm gonna go ahead and catch you on your next stream. It was nice talking to you again. Keep up the great work. See ya. Have a good one, teen from Mars. Really looking forward to see you again. It was really nice. It was really kind of you to join in here again. So, have a good one, and until next time. So, I copied the card so that I can overwrite this. Funny how the Winnie the Pooh world is the one where you can save. I mean, it's the one world where you have never ever any fight. Nice detail. Oh, you heartless kids of the darkness that brought you to life. The world's, you, thou shallst, what's the best one? Oh, wait a second. Oh, you kids of the darkness, those who has bred you. The world's, thou shallst eat and consume the worlds with your darkest intention, and appear it shalt. the heart of all worlds. Unite your soul, all hearts. The heart of all hearts. All hearts, one heart. Kingdom Hearts. The kingdom of all hearts. The heart of all hearts. The birthplace of all dark. The darkness they called you kids of the shadows. Oh my god, I have to drink a bit. Cannot do this for forever. Okay, I can continue. Drown shall the light thou shallst drown the light on, but yet only for pure hearts the gate of the kingdom might open. Oh, wait a second. That's a bad timing. So, sorry for that. 7 those are free, unattained by darkness hearts. 7 keyholes, 2 keys to those gateways to the darkness. Those gates who shall help back that light, the lightful heart, they will be closed forever. The dark heart might allowed to return to this place. This feels a bit like reading something Shakespearean or so. Oh, thy kids of the darkness, the time might come. Be greedy on the heart thy find. But my god, this machine. When you're in the later games, find out what is behind the machine, you're just scared. I mean, Kingdom Hearts is kinda dark, and well, the person who operated it is really such a despicable. I wouldn't even call this a human being. But even this one room. I'm gonna go back. I'm starting to get tired. After all. 39 at the moment. Gosh. It's not too far from 1 a.m. Just 20 minutes away. My God. So let me see. But I can say one thing. This stream up to now was really great. Getting so nostalgic about this game, the experiences, and talking here and then. How time does fly. I mean, the PS2 days, PS3 days. That's really so long ago by today's standards. And when I think about it, playing those games again, I appreciate them sometimes more than today. It's weird. So I would like to find out something.
I got you on the chance.
All right. Yeah. Today I'm gonna raid someone. So, who is live? I know someone. So I'm gonna rate J Negative Gaming today. For those who wanna join in, just keep in. For those who don't want, I can only wish you a good one. So. Then this is where the stream will end today. I'm streaming now for 3 hours. That's sufficient, I guess. Okay. So, start the raid. Thank you all for joining in. I can only wish you fun. And please, and I'm great and looking forward to see you again on the next stream. Bye for now.
Pat my ass? Oh, pat my ass! That's dope. Hey, Mrs. Cookies with the ray. Hey. What's going on? What's going on, Mrs. Cookies? Hello. Oh, Mrs. Cookie. Mrs. Cookie. I like cookies.
Y'all know what I bought yesterday or this morning? I bought some, well, they're called brookies. You're not a mod. You can't add that. See? See? I'm all about it, but come on. You trying to just... Thank you for the follow, Mrs. Cookie. So, Hanyu, it's called a brookie. It's a brownie cookie. It's a brownie cookie. Y'all can't add that. Y'all can't add that. Y'all are not mods. Stop trying to set me up. See, Dan? Now your mod application has been denied. Your mod application has been denied. Key, I agree with Wuda. I mean, honestly, we all just need to be doing something for YouTube, if I'm being serious. Like, I've been lacking on a lot of extra shit, but we all need to be doing something for YouTube as well. Once I'm moved in, I'll be streaming again. Nice, Tom. I'll be looking forward to it, man. I miss seeing your face pop up. Oh, you're streaming today, though? Nice. Kraken, why are you trying to get Key to add quotes? Key don't even mod like that. He's cool. He's chilling. Let Key live. He don't even mod like that. Oh, you're streaming right now? Holy shit. I stand by my thoughts on a Wuda and Jay podcast. Yo, Glenn. Yo, Wuda. Glenn thinks we should do a podcast together.
No.